abomination of the Ammonites. And Solomon did evil in the sight of the Most High, and went not fully after the Most High, as did David his father. Then did Solomon build in high place for Shamash, the abomination of Moab, and in the hill that is before Jerusalem, and for Molech, the abomination of the children of Ammon. And likewise did he for all his strange wives. You see, all his strange wives, not the Israelite women, but the strange wives, which burnt incense and sacrificed unto their gods. See, most I said we supposed to do this. What they say? They're gonna turn your mind away from following him. This is what happened to King Solomon when he was old. And the Most High was angry with Solomon because his heart, his mind, was turned from the Most High, power of Israel, which had appeared unto him twice. See? And had commanded him concerning this thing. Came to him twice. Sent the angel to him twice and commanded him concerning this thing, that he should not go after other gods. But he kept not that which the Most High commanded. Wherefore the Most High said unto Solomon, for as much as this is done of thee, and thou hast not kept my covenant and my statutes, you don't want to keep my law, statute, commandments, which I have commanded thee, I will surely rend the kingdom from thee, and will give it unto thy servant. Notwithstanding in thy days I will not do it, for David thy father's sake, but I will rend it out of the hand of thy son Jeroboam. Howbeit, I will not rend away all the kingdom, but will give one tribe to thy son for David my servant's sake, and for Jerusalem's sake, which I have chosen. See, that's why the kingdom was split, because of what King Solomon done. These are examples that we have in our admonition that we can use. We don't fall upon this same ignorance, same idolatry, going away from the Most High, allowing someone to take you away from the Most High. And it's the same thing for our people. When you get with our people that are Gentiles, they still have the same type of mindset because they've been programmed by the Gentiles. They learned the way of the heathen, so they bring the way of the heathen to you. That's why you got to rebuke that spirit sharply, that they may be sound in the faith. Or you end up like Solomon. And I'm talking about Gentiles that are our people, that don't know what's right from wrong, and they want you to accept their wrong to be right. No. What do they know? They don't know, thus say the Most High. You better watch out. Because you women, you go with men that's of the world, what you gonna do? You're gonna satisfy them or the world. And you know what's right. Go in there, cook me one of them pork chops, baby. What you gonna do? Go in there and cook you a pork chop. You ain't supposed to be touching the dead pig carcass. You gonna put your hands on it? Or you gonna fight against it? And next thing I got problems. Oh man, you got women that's of the world. Oh baby, you gotta go out there and get them Christmas presents for me. Oh no, you don't deal with that. Oh, you better do what I say. That's so you know you out there sinning. You don't even think about it, but you already in it. That's why bless the man that have a wife that agree. A man and a woman that agree in this truth. Nothing more powerful than that. That's what scripture says. So you see, that's how we got into this gross darkness. And it's still that way because what did the world say? It's okay. The Most High says okay? No, he says it's not okay. Certain things Most High says not okay. The world says it's okay. What's the big deal? Go to Jeremiah 23 and 29. Most High, is not my word like as a fire? Jeremiah 23, 29. Is not my word like as a fire, said the Most High, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? You know that? Most High said his word is like fire. He is fire. He consuming fire. So his word is like fire. Machiko Shai said, I'm the word of the Most High. He come to judge and make war. What would he bring him? Fire. Brimstone. Coming from his mouth. To smite the nations. I mean, and Israel. Nobody getting away from the judgment of the Most High. Look, Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon. We know Babylon represents Esau, or the Edomites in this particular scripture, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Jump to verse 14. Isaiah 13:14. And it shall be as a chased roe. It's going to be like a chased deer. And as a sheep that no man taketh up. Ain't nobody going to be bothered with them at this time. Prophecy. The future. They shall every man turn to his own people. Everybody going to turn to his own people. And flee everyone into his own land. So where you going to flee? Israelites? Judah? Benjamin, Levi? Where y'all going? A lot of us can't even lead a country. Can't even lead a city. Can't even lead the state, period. You got passports to be able to leave? That you can go wherever you want to go? And where you going to go? Where you going, Judah? So-called Negroes, where you going to go to your own land at? Nowhere. John 6:39. And this is the Father's will, which hath sent me. This is the Father's will that sent him. Of all which he hath given me, I shall lose nothing, but shall raise it up again at the last day. See, all that the Most High has given him, he ain't going to lose none of them, but going to raise them up at the last day. Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found, Isaiah 13:15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. And everyone that's joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So he already told you we ain't supposed to be joined with them. Solomon did that. So he rendered the kingdom for David's sake. But now he's telling us, if you join unto them, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. He said, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. That's what the scripture says. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. That's what the scripture is saying. Jeremiah 51:9. Jeremiah 51:9. Said we would have healed Babylon. We would have healed America. But she is not healed. She is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. That's what they're going to be saying. They're going to be going to their own country. Every people going to be getting away from them, knowing that the judgment is coming. They're going to flee into their own countries. Amos 9:8. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High Power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. I've got to take that over to the Most High. He said he's going to destroy it from off the face of the earth. His eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. You passing laws that a man could be with a man and get married, and a woman could be with a woman and get married. You know, you change the actual birth that the Most High gave a man or a woman into something opposite. Teaching the children that it's okay when it's not okay with the Most High. So like I say, you took the Most High out the schools and you left the devil and Satan there to program the people so anything can happen. You bringing all these different rules and regulations forth, but you can't stop. You cannot stop the evil and the devil and Satan and all the things they're going to have in having the minds of these kids and children do the things that they're going to do and continue to do. It's going to get worse and worse. It's going to get worse and worse. You took the Most High of Mashai out, so who you leave there? Don't take a rocket science to figure that out. Look at all the things that's happening. It's going to be like a woman in travail. Going to happen back to back to back to back, closer and closer and closer, till it brings forth these prophecies more and more and more. That's what's happening, people. Listen, Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon. but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. So Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High Power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth. Where you going to be at when the Most High do this? He said he's going to destroy from off the face of the earth, saving, he's going to save somebody, that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, the family of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. Saith the Most High. This is what the Most High said. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations. Because we scattered among all nations. He's going to get us from among all nations. Like as corn is sifted in the seed, yet shall not the least, which is the 1/3 grain, fall upon the earth. I mean, they said all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not prevail or prevent us. That's verse 10. So Ephesians 5:15. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. He wants us to be wise, not as fools. That's why it says, the fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge, but fools hate knowledge and instruction. So it says, Ephesians 5:16, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Hear that? Redeeming the time, because these days are evil. As you can see, unless you just somewhere in a bubble, somewhere like Jack in the Box, you're in a box somewhere where you can't see what's going on in the world. This world is evil. Listen, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Most High is. It said, be wise and know what the will of the Most High is. Look, Colossians 4:4. Colossians 4:4. Will of the Most High wants us to keep his commandments. Do what he say do. Follow his rules and regulations and keep the faith in the Mashiach Yahushua and fear him. So you will keep the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. You will follow his rules and regulations. You will be righteous in the eyes of the Most High. Colossians 4:4. That I may make it manifest as I ought to speak. Walk in wisdom. Wisdom is the proper application of knowledge toward them that are without, redeeming the time. See, our people that don't know. That's why we bring forth this truth in these last days, as long as we can bring it forth to those that are without, not knowing that we're supposed to keep the laws of the Most High. There ain't gonna be no excuses. It says, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, with flavor, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. See? With skills to be able to answer any man that has something to say to you. Ephesians 4:31. That all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you with all malice. Hating on somebody you even know them without a cause. Just a minute.